Today is the 18th of November, 2024. This VOD is for Lords of the Fallen 2023. We're playing more of it, more Souls-likes. One of the two mainstays of this channel currently, horror games and Souls-likes. And Lords of the Fallen, as Souls-likes go, I would say it leans a little bit more into horror than a lot of them. I think that's a fair assessment of it. But yeah, more Lords of the Fallen. I mentioned at the end of the last Lords of the Fallen stream, I would do a little bit of grinding so that we could use things, and I've done that. We're ready to go. Since the last actual stream, which was Mario Party, I have gotten my chair set up. So I'm sitting in my chair right now at my desk, so we shouldn't have any more back issues. I say more back issues because while my arms and back have mostly recovered from our flying mishap from Mario Party, I don't know if it's the chair or if it's my back, but my lower back, like just above my butt, it does not feel comfortable right now. And I don't know if that's just I'm not used to sitting in a chair like this, or I gotta figure out. It's an adjustable chair, right? So I don't know. We'll figure it out. It may be that I need to. I don't know. There's all sorts of things that you can adjust, and maybe I need to turn one of these dials somewhere, or unturn one of these dials. I'll be honest. Don't know what I'm doing with ergonomics. It's part of the reason we're in this situation to begin with. But suffice to say, my butt does not hurt sitting in this chair, which was the main concern after all of the horrible problems I had before. And my hips don't feel great, and my lower back doesn't feel great. But for the purposes of streaming, we should be fine. I think as long as I ideally every ad break I would stand up and walk around, but as long as I'm standing up occasionally, we should be fine. With that said, let me throw us on over to the video game, which is a little louder than I would like. Let's knock that down to 70. Let's jump over here. If y'all saw my post on Blue Sky, this is how our character looks. Unfortunately, there is no easy way to put the ooh-woo face that I put on Blue Sky on my character in-game, which is a shame. The scaroiliac joint? Potentially. I don't know my joints. Well, hold on. I know my joints. It's a marijuana joke, which is funny because I don't actually smoke. I do edibles. But anyway, yeah, I don't know which joint that is, Vallejo. Also, hi, Vallejo. Welcome on in. I was too busy making a joints joke because I'm awesome. All right. So, right away, things are a little different. We got this hood. I grabbed the Neophyte hood because as much as I enjoy this hat, it just makes me sad that I don't have an actual gun. Whereas this feels fitting. It was funny, I'm just low energy as hell. Oh, you know, I get it. I really do. It's also, we're streaming, our new schedule is much earlier than it used to be, so I can understand if people are not even struggling to be here, just I'm surprised people are here. But yeah, so we changed our hood. The rest of the gear is the same, only because I couldn't afford anything else. We threw on one of the spears that we got from various people that we beat the shit out of. I really like the spear moveset in this because you've got nice pokes, quick pokes as well, and your charge, big ol' poke, your multi-attack, you just get a couple of those real quick, and then this is what I really love about it. Just big ranged pokes. When you two-hand this sucker, you are fighting somebody in a different time zone than you. Like, this gets some good pokes with the shield out, but when you go two-hand, it's like, hey, what's up? So I like that. We also grabbed this gross little fella, the dangly little friend there, and now we can do that. I haven't used that at all, really. I mostly just got what we needed from grinding. Oh, I did have 2 fun moments while I was grinding. Where are they? Different screen. Really? Oh, they're over here. I see. Okay. If you look at the... Use my mouse to show you. If you look over here, you'll notice I've got some hands and some eyeballs. I believe eyeballs are from... I believe eyeballs are avenging people, and hands are for defeating an invader. But I couldn't tell you with complete certainty. But yeah, while I was grinding, somebody that was like significantly higher level than me, it seemed, or at least way better equipment than me, invaded and looked an absolute fool trying to take me out. The tailbone used to... So I do have a cushion, but I was worried about the extra height. I might start using the cushion again if the tailbone is my only pain. I stopped using the cushion because I wanted to get a feel for... Because obviously we've had issues with chairs. And I wanted to see how my body was handling the chair, just in general, without cushions. So I'll probably get either the tailbone cushion or the regular big old cushion I got over there at some point. Hi, Als. Because yeah, the tailbone is definitely right about where this pain is, I think. Hey, look, a guy.
My offer stands as long as necessary. After all.
Oh, right, we talked to him already. All right, so try your best to ignore the flickering. That'll only happen when we're transitioning zones. In hindsight, would have loved to be playing this on Xbox or PlayStation, so we didn't have to deal with graphical glitches like that. Or, you know, having a 2 PC setup. Hey, look! He looks trustworthy.
Careful. If you're headed for Pilgrim's Perch, friend, the hallowed sentinels
I'm sorry,
don't
I hit
welcome
things.
everyone. Not even a faithful pilgrim who's crossed countless miles of land and sea to join them. All I wanted was to serve the divine judge cleric, but they
He looks faithful and trustworthy.
And chased me off. What's a poor, rejected disciple to do now, I ask you?
That's an important question. What are you
I
to
gave
do?
away most of what little I owned before I left Perdam. But if you've got some traveling of your own to do, then here, take this. I know it doesn't look like much.
I got a
It's
stick.
been a dependable companion to me.
Thank you for this gift of stick, brother. Stay strong.
It's a harsh wind that blows in Mornstead.
Hi,
But a tree
Squishy.
that doesn't bend, breaks, I suppose. It's a harsh, but a tree that
Yeah, these do be some harsh winds. All right, let's take a look at that stick he gave us. It's a hammer. A stick seems incredibly ill-suited to be a hammer, doesn't it? And you'd be correct. It, although hilariously, every time you do a heavy attack with it, there's wood flying off of it. So yeah, we're not going to use that. We're going to stick with our spear. All right, so the astute among you might have noticed that I labeled today's stream parkour. That's because all of this that you see below me with the wood scaffolding and all of that, and that's our level for today. It's going to be a rough time. Now, this is still part of the game that I have played before, so I'm familiar with a good chunk of this. There will be some things that still get me, I'm sure. But yeah, this, and there's a lot of people that love to hide behind boxes and come out at you like that. So this is going to be a party. I expect to dodge roll off of things more than I would like. I expect to be knocked off of things. There's just all kinds of things that will go wrong today. And I'm excited for it. What is... Oh, hey, buddy. I feel like that noise means something, but... Ah. Oh, hell yeah. Who's ready for our first parkour? Potentially success, potentially failure? Parkour. Oh my god. Okay, it didn't even let me. Parkour? No. Okay, that's not happening. Okay. Hey, buddy. I notice you approaching. That's enough of that. Dude, I thought for sure I was supposed to... I guess I'm supposed to jump back over here from there. Fuck. Oh, also, by the way, we can't go back. We dropped down to get here, so it's go forward or die. New Blighttown, who dis? It's, you know, I would love to say you're wrong, but oh, and I just saw the path up there. It's off of this thing. All right. Well, if I remember correctly, there's a thing around the corner there. We can reset. But let's clear this fucking place out first. Ooh. He had a bloody hatchet. Hey, buddy. Nobody's prepared for the guy that shows up with the pointed stick. And that's fair. Magic user battle! My magics are better than yours, magic user. Oh, these guys seem like they want to die. Feels like a trap. But they might just want to die. Nailed it. All right. Ah, you sneaky old lady. Get some mana stones for me as well. Pick those up. Okay. So we have a lot of different places we can go from here, which is really fun for us. And by fun, I mean a dilemma, because I am a bisexual and I would like to never make a decision, if possible. However, I am, in theory, capable of making a decision. So we'll go with that. Alright, so let's just... Alright, there's nothing over there. Right? Yeah. So, we can go down. We can go down, but in a more dangerous way. I think those two ways lead to each other, though. And then we can go inside, is the other option. There is one thing we need to do before we go inside. We got a Bucket Lord salute. Chat, I'm excited to show you the Bucket Lord. And his lifestyle. His bucket-based lifestyle. That will require us to pause for a moment and talk about some stuff. Let's, oh, that's right. Tippity tap. All right. So, all right, let's do this first, and then I'll tell you, you're bottom debating about going down. Hey, I am a switch in theory. Wait, I'm verse in theory. This is the problem with kink and queer communities intersecting and some of the language overlapping. And it also ties into the fact that I hate redundancy.
Most blessed representatives of the Holy Judge Cleric. My soul soars to see.
Hold your tongue, pilgrim.
On your feet.
You are on sacred ground, and we are yet to see whether you are deserving of that honor.
I assure you, I have dedicated my life to the teachings of Judge Cleric. My faith in her and her divine works is boundless.
Pray it is, for our immaculate lady's light will lay bare the truth, and in radiance there is judgment.
We got some umbrals. All right. So we got this great big hand of this corpse up here that will allow us to do some new bit parkours to, oh, hey guys, I forgot. All right. That's on me. I just kept swinging, hoping for the best. All right. So, parkour. All right, nailed it. And I'll use my magic. Yay! I am the best magic user. All right, let's pick up whatever this little gubbin is. It's a rejects blade, which I think is like a push knife, if I remember correctly. Somebody remind me to check out the weapon we got once we're done with this. You would be like that, wouldn't you? Do you need to be close enough to pick up the souls in order to collect them? That is an excellent question, which I will be happy to answer right after I jump through this area. Because it's surprisingly complicated. Oh, you would. Stop puking up children. Okay. You know what? I actually preferred you when you were puking up children. I take it back. I don't like when you do a unexpected Zangief grab attack. Alright. bust these open while we're here. Okay, you know what? Just... I'm willing to use one of my things while... Ooh! Despair's Grasp. Nice. Why do you like this? I just want to go grab the thing over here. Alright. Whoop! And a pale eye shield. Alright, here's the actual parkour! We fucking nailed it. Alright, let's go touch that statue, and then we can talk about the items we got, how the lantern works. Actually, I can show you the lantern thing right here, if this guy drops some vigor. This guy drops some vigor. If this guy drops some vigor. Thank you. Alright, so you see the vigor over there, that little blue glowy? I have to get close enough to it, or we could slurp it up with our lantern from afar. And slurping is also how you bust open these fellas to get yourself more of those blue flame charges that you can see on the top left corner. So yes, that is how that works. Ugh. All right, so we're gonna pause for a second. We're gonna rest, and I'm actually going to tab out of the game while we're interacting here, because we have to talk about the Bucket Lord. And by extension, the 12 months of Mornstead, which is the year of post-content content that came out for Lords of the Fallen 2023. So the first post-launch content update was Season of the Bleak. It was Halloween themed. So it came with a Halloween quest line, and let me just, I would love, can I share this? Oh, I can. All right. I'm going to post this in chat for y'all. So that is the 12 months of Mornstead, and that is their retrospective on all of their post-launch updates that they did for the game. So they have a nice, like, summary of them, but in terms of content, there was the Halloween quest line, there was the Way of the Bucket quest line, I believe Master of Fate and Clash of Champions might also have had quest lines with them, but I don't 100% remember. They also did, they split PvE and PvP balancing, which is an absolute godsend because it meant that they don't have to nerf things because they're just powerful in PvP. Way of the Bucket, which we'll be getting into shortly, is my favorite thing. It involves the Bucket Lord. I love him. Yeah, Season of Revelry, Master of Fate. So basically, they added a ton of stuff, including like an enemy randomizer and loot randomizer built into the game. And the ability to like make big sweeping changes like that. Hindsight, I actually should have used some of the modifiers when we started, because pre-upgraded loot is a really nice one. It means that when you pick things up from enemies, they're pre-upgraded to according to player level. You can also reduce the number of vestiges, which are like the bonfires. You can make there be more enemies per area. You can give permadeath mode. They had Echoes of Battle and Crucible were added, which were like redoing boss fights and stuff. So yeah, they added a ton of stuff. I have to... I'm just going to look up Bucket Lord real quick, because if I remember correctly, it's quite easy to fuck this up. Okay. Seated. Okay. Okay. And then... Okay. You can only carry 3. That, I remember that. Or no, you can only carry 4. Collecting more than 4 will cause problems for us. Alright. Let's get back over here to the video game now. Ugh. Luchador drop kicking the door. I mean, sometimes you gotta just be dramatic for dramatic's sake. By the way, here are my stats. We had to bump up Radiance and Inferno way higher than I thought to be able to use the spell, turns out. So I'm gonna get strength and agility to 15. Is my current goal. Just because, again, I don't know what weapon we'll be using or anything, so I'm content just kind of keeping things flat for the most part. We'll probably start investing once we have those two at 15. I'll probably focus on getting Radiance and Inferno up. Oh, we got... So this is one thing I hate is, and a lot of games do this, is when you get a new item, it goes on your quick access immediately. I don't want that. I only want stuff that I put on my quick access to be on my quick access. I feel like that's a reasonable desire, all things considered. But who knows? Maybe I am the wrong here. There he is! Alright. Now. Yeah. So if those guys hit you while you are holding the lantern, they pull you in to the other world. Alright, so. Broken bucket. And... Ooh, I forgot we got the Pale Eye Shield. We'll have to check that out later. Hand. We're going to unequip that. Condemned Hen Cage. Condemned Garb. Oh, no. Condemned Manacles. Oh, yeah, we got this, didn't we? A pair of dark sleeves. Ooh. Kind of looks like the glove equivalent of blackface in this world, so we're not going to do that. All right, we got our condemned gear on. We're going to take that off. We're going to take that off. We're going to do that real quick. And then we're going to go over to settings and keybinds, and we're going to try and remember what is our emote. Gestures are on the touchpad. I would like to equip Bucket Lord's Salute. And I guess pointing down and pointing up. Actually, I guess we probably want, if we do end up doing anything online, pointing forward and pointing down are probably the most helpful. All right, Bucket Lord Salute. Ah! I say again. Bucket Lord Salute. Anything? Alright, hold on. Let's try nude. Is it, you have to be nude? Bucket Lord Salute. All right, please hold. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Greeting, point downward, bucket lord salute. Okay, let's try that. Greeting, point downward, bucket lord salute. The pride of the bucket lords has been reaffirmed. All right. So now we can progress. So you may notice this fella is wearing buckets. And you may notice that we got the broken bucket and the condemned outfit from in front of him. For those of you that were around during character creation, condemned is the character type where it's like, ah, yes, you suck. And so they added a quest all about using buckets as weapons and how honorable it is. This is better. I would love my magic back and my sanguinatrix. All right, cool. So we have done, I saw a clip of him and Pat talking about Overwatch and Toxic X versus Felon with Riz. That's an excellent name for a clip. I'm so excited for Marvel Rivals. I want it to be available to regular people so that I can play it because it calls to me. Largely because I'm an easy mark for Marvel stuff. So yeah, now that we've done that thing with the Bucket Lord, there are a bunch of mini bosses that we will be able to fight over our time throughout this game, and they will now drop Remembrance of the Bucket Lord, I believe it's called. And it's basically, you know, it's a bucket thing. Hey guys, you just pop through here real quick. And once we have 4 of the, okay, you guys are really going to be like this? I don't want to go to the other world quite yet. Once we have 4 of them, we can, oh really? All right, let me get this thing first then. We're going to be doing a lot of falling today. I know I mentioned that earlier, but yeah, it's going to be a bad time. I got distracted. Anyway, we're going to do stuff for the Bucket Lord to get Bucket Lord related stuff, and also, I believe, a bucket-based combat style. Might be misremembering that last part. But it's one of the updates that came to this game because people loved the idea of fighting with a bucket a lot. And I'll be honest, it's pretty cool. I cannot blame them for thinking that's cool because it's cool. Okay. 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 Hey, did not notice you. Really glad you have a talk icon.
Cleric's welcome comes behind the edge of a sentinel's blade, more often than not in this place.
It was a little bit panic.
Curious how you're still breathing. I suppose dangling the promise of salvation from one hand and the threat of death from the other keeps a pilgrim obedient.
Yeah, that's how the church normally does it.
Ah, on second look, you're not just another deluded lamb.
You know it.
You know, not long ago, I saw a dark crusader carrying that same lamp.
Yeah, he bet it.
Now it's in your hands. Again, curious.
right?
know they'd see you rejuvenate those obscene monuments preventing Adir's return. Don't. That's a threat. But also advice. Adir rewards the faithful.
I like the cut of your jib.
There's salvation here if you want it. But you won't find it in the light of the sun or that lamp. There's
All right, so we've encountered the second of our paths. This lady is like, hey, instead of fixing those pillars, what if you left them the fuck alone? Because Adir will reward you. So basically this world sucks and there's 3 sources of light. You got lantern, you got fire, and you got sun. Sun is the church, fire is the roving band of murderers is kind of the best way to phrase it. They don't have a lot going on for them. And then umbral is weird umbral stuff. We're going umbral because I've done a lot of paladin stuff already. I kind of default to doing paladin stuff. I love the ability to have a sword and shield, but also to heal. I'm sure that says a lot about me and my personality. But instead of thinking about that, I'm going to focus on getting more items. We got some umbral vertebrae. What is umbral vertebrae? It's vertebrae that are umbral. Why are you asking questions with obvious answers? Come on, gang. Okay. So I don't think... Hi, guys. Is there a hole here I can drop down? I don't think so, right? No, the back of your cage is... Like, we can get down to there. Yeah, there's no second level down there. Alright. So here's where things get a little bit dicey. Remember how I was like, hey, there are multiple paths? So anyway, when you die, you can get your stuff back. We're gonna go do that now. You know what the worst part is I think my remains, if we're lucky, my remains will be here. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I didn't have to go to the umbral world again for that. So anyway, we have 2 paths. Oh yeah, it's I didn't quote ad work. You did it the first time. Oh, it's quote space ad. Yeah, my bad. But anyway, we have all sorts of stuff that we can do out here for exploration. I don't 100% remember how deep this path is, but I believe we get our first Bucket Lord item if we go this path, so we're going to do that. I know I promised parkour and falling off things, and based on what just happened, I think this path may still deliver on that promise. I was legitimately in the process of saying that, you know, we won't get as many parkour falls if we go this way, which makes that moment even more embarrassing. But, you know, I don't have a screen and overlay shrank a tad. Eh? What do you mean? They're the same size as always. Yeah, everything looks good on my end. Although now I am afraid. Right. All right. While we sort out whatever's happening there, I'm going to do some magical murder. Oh, looks like a twofer for these fellas. Hardcore parkour. You know it, Rainy. Enjoy your lurk. Glad to see ya. It's been nice seeing old friends pop out of the woodwork recently. All right. So I think Scourge Sister Delith has not noticed us, but the Bucket Lord has arrived. Look at the power of the Bucket Lord. Right. Okay. That's on me. That's my bad. I forgot the mechanic of the fight. Look at the Bucket Lord going to town. We gotta help him out. Your church magic means nothing in the face of buckets and umbral. Anyway, we're out of magic, so... God, I love just the way he goes to town. I need you to get out of that corner so I can be part of this fight, though. Thank you. Good hits. Good hits. All right. I wasn't familiar with your game. I'm sorry. Say we get another heal in. All right, the Bucket Lord appears to be stuck on the stairs. That'll happen. Hey, buddy. Hey. I think we won. Squad? Squad. Sinner judged. Yeah, buddy. Here's one for you. There you go. Hell yeah. And so now that this mini boss has been defeated right here, Pride of the Bucket Lords. Now, we need to examine this item because it's very important that we look at this right now. Okay. Was your go into town on it about the villain or the summon? I think the villain. But I don't remember when I said it. Okay. So this is very important. A mere bucket, at least to most, expected to be carried only temporarily, but with honor nonetheless. As a seasoned warrior, the founder of the Bucket Lords was no stranger to pain, and it was through a haze of agony and blood that he came to view such a common object as instead being one of great significance, the tribulations of his past finally overcome by this revelation. So here's the deal with the Pride of the Bucket Lords, okay? Every 4 of these, we can trade them to our boy back there to get a Bucket Lord item. If at any point we have 5, he will become irreversibly hostile to us. And so that's why I needed to look it up before, because I love him and I don't want to anger him. Oh, did I say go into town instead of go to town? I'm a mess. All right. Good talk. I mean, you might have typed it wrong, but there's equal chance that I said it wrong. It was the heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. I can't sing anymore or else my perfect voice will get us DMCA'd. Let's just give this a once over. I don't think... I don't think there's anything there. Alright, I think we're good to continue. So, this is a fucking trap. Like so many of these, this is a trap. Because, yeah, I have a lot of vigor right now, and I should level up. The path to get back to the level up thing is not that far, so we're going to do it. And then after we level up, I am going to go through here. And then after we level up, I'm going to run the ads and I'm going to stretch my legs because my tailbone does hurt. I'm actually going to go downstairs and grab the tailbone pillow to see if that helps. All right. Cool. So we're going to leave it here. Enjoy the twinkly twinkles of that music. And let me run these advertisements for you. Heat of the moment. Okay. I have the first, oh, it's so weird talking without my earbuds in. Hold on a sec. You get used to something for too long. Feels weird doing it any other way. Alright, there we go. There we go. In-ear monitors. I can tell my own volume again. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Okay. So, I grabbed the... Let's turn that down. Making the fan go less. So I have the big hecking cushion, on the chair now. I also grabbed from downstairs, I have the tailbone specific cushion. If the big cushion is not enough. Interestingly enough, the big cushion has lifted me up higher, obviously, but it's the perfect height that my legs now feel comfortable, so I don't want to put my heels on the wheels anymore. So that feels nice. Excuse me, I would love to be able to play the game. There we go. How far are we to our next level up? Like 600? How are we looking? We don't have any consumables for that, so we're gonna risk losing stuff. But yeah, Mojo, hopefully you got my my message on Gilded. I can't see if he responded because I put my phone down. Actually, I need to put my phone somewhere else too, because we don't have a lot of desk space to work with at the moment, because things are a bit of a mess. I'm a bit of a messy Bessie. I showed Shorty the oh, I forgot to rest while we were at the thing. Let's go do that real quick. I showed Shorty the Uwu Lords of the Fallen character that I posted on Blue Sky for my going live. In a twist that will shock anyone that knows Shorty, he hated it. For those of you that don't know Shorty, the joke is that it was very obvious that he would hate it. Shorty is my little brother. I say little, but he is taller than me. Unfortunately, his nickname outlasted everything else. So, yeah. He's like noticeably taller than me and like most of the family. But he was Shorty for too long, so now he's Shorty forever. Hey, buddy. LOL. LMAO. Alright, so I don't know for sure, but I feel like these ladies, if I leave them be, they'll try and stab me in the back of my neck. But I feel that way about anyone I leave behind me. So it's one of those things where it's like, is this me or is this the world? This is unfortunate. Because I really want whatever that is, but I don't know where the next spot to pop out is. Alright, you better be worth it. You were fucking worth it. Holy shit. Okay, Saintly Quintessence. Hey, you know what? Not upset about that. Haha. No! Trap bridge. We got the salts, though. Get yoded, nerd. Alright, So here's where things get dicey. Because I believe part of this does connect back around to the stuff we were at before, but I don't remember which part. So we're just gonna just stumble blindly. You need the Pilgrim's Perch key. Okay. Pop it. There we go. Oh yeah, if I do the sucky suck on those red orbs, they explode. So that's what that was about. Oh, you think you're hot shit, eh? Come on, peek your fucking dome out. Hope that got you. It didn't. Oh, so fun fact about reality in this game. So we're Umbral right now, right? I believe this man is not Umbral. Are you stuck? He appears to be a little stuck. Give it another go. Alright, we'll do it manually. So this exists because I'm in the Umbral realm, right? So he was not in the Umbral realm. He was regular people. So he could not stand on this, and so he plummeted to his death when I pulled him onto it. Which will always be really funny when it happens. Alright. This feels like a whole fucking thing. And we got enough gubbins to level up. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drop this here. Because this is actually one of those times when it's worth it to use one of these valuable seeds. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more health. We haven't taken much in the way of hits so far, but better safe than sorry. So yeah, we're gonna backtrack a wee bit. We're gonna leave this and that door for later, because we can buy that key from the big fella. Hey. Bye. Okay. We are gonna have to jump dimensions, it looks like. Yeah. Alright. And jump! Oh my god, we made it. Thank Christ. Got a lacerating knife. And is that all that's over here? Alright, well. Time to go then. Yeah, I think I might be getting confused. But we dropped a seed back there. So when the time comes, so long as we don't drop another seed somewhere else, we'll be good to just pop back there with a teleport. You can only have one temporary vestige at a time. I don't know if I've ever said that. But when you plant a seed to make one of these save points, it's you can only have one of those at a time. So if I plant a second one, that first one will disappear. And that's part of why it can be such an easy trap to want to put down a new one, because it's like, where was that other one? Is it still useful to you? I actually really like it as a system because it forces you to consider all kinds of things. I don't like that you're trying to get behind me. Knife. This is definitely a spear. I don't know why I said knife. Anyway, video games are awesome. I think is the core concept here. I mean, parried me a little bit, I think. All right, can I get you to... I don't know if I can tag you from here, but I would love to... Hey, there we go. Come on down. All right, problem solved. Okay. I don't know if we did this before. We did not. Ooh, we got more ammunition if we decide to not want to do magic anymore, I guess. Or I guess if we find like a ranged weapon that is like umbral but isn't magic. I will say you are incentivized. Oops. You are incentivized to use both magic and ranged weapons with how things are set up in this game. Because magic uses mana and ranged weapons use ammunition. So, well, let's say, I don't know, let's say that person, I feel like I don't want to kill them with magic. I don't want to waste a soul flay charge knocking them off. I could pop in here and be like, this seems like a great time for a bow. Or, you know, I could fucking, yeah, let's throw one of these. You know? I'm actually going to put the knife on there. I don't think there's no downside to having them all lined up just in case. And then we get some regular ass arrows. But yeah, it's, I really like this game. I feel like it should have gotten way more praise. Oh, chat. We haven't talked about it because the information was revealed, I think, last night. But the Game Awards, I don't really have anything positive to say about it. Because no matter how good Shadow of the Erd Tree is, they very clearly changed the rules for this Game Awards compared to previous years for Elden Ring. And that kind of favoritism is pretty fucked up. So yeah, I don't really have anything nice to say about the Game Awards at the moment. We might do like a little stream later of like, who are my picks? You know, or something like that. But at the moment, I'm just kind of in a shitty mood because it's like, wow, thanks, Jeff. Really showing us what the best of the best is by changing the rules for Kojima. Yeah, I like, I know why the Game Awards are the Game Awards. It's like saying the Oscars aren't fair. Like, yeah, it's true, but also what did you expect? Like, but there's like, at least there's a, oh my God. I bumped the left thumbstick on the microphone. I almost walked right off. We're gonna adjust that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, that was scary. Yeah, like I love Kojima stuff. I can't wait to play all the Metal Gear Solid games on stream, and I'm gonna try to play Death Stranding on stream at some point. I don't know how that's gonna go. But yeah, like I love, and I actually really enjoyed Shadow of the Erd Tree. I liked a lot of the systems in it. I liked how they expanded upon Elden Ring stuff. And I do think there should be some sort of credit for DLCs of that nature, because that is like Shadow of the Erd Tree was like the size of a lot of other games, you know what I mean? But also, what boss did you hate as much as Orphan of Cause? Oh, good lord. That's terrifying. I don't remember anything like that. Or do you mean the final boss? Because I'll be honest, I ended up just like calling in a bunch of help because that boss was bullshit. See, I don't like how they... Like, maybe they're fine, but I don't trust them. But yeah, back to my original thought about the Game Awards, like, it's... I don't like the favoritism of changing... You... Fuck. Yeah. It's not so funny when it happens to you, eh, dickhead? Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything more than I was not a fan of the original version of that final boss. Yeah, no spoilers for Erd Tree. But yeah, my original thought is just, you know, at least try and maintain the pretense of being fair. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna lie to our faces about being fair, at least, like, don't also spit in our faces. You know what I mean? Like, don't have the audacity to be like, it's fair, while somebody's handing you money. I don't take bribes, said the Gotham cop while holding an envelope from Falcone. Going up? Going up! I've been reading a lot of Batman books lately. I gushed about it in hey shorty, beating the launch version of the DLC's final boss was like pulling teeth about painkillers. Did you hear us talking about Shadow of the Erd Tree and then log into your account just to comment on that? Because I feel like that says a lot about that boss if that's what happened. I feel like that kind of explain. Yeah, okay. That is some hater shit. That is what that boss deserves, though. That's the thing. Like, I also want to point out where the new stream setup is. Like, I'm upstairs in my bedroom and Shorty is in like where my office used to be downstairs. So there's a flight of stairs between us. Like, his ears perked up at the mention of this, and like he was compelled to speak. I need the Skyrest bridge key. Fuck. Can't just comment on the fly anymore. Yeah, he's got to log in to comment now or come up here to say things, which would be really funny. Can I go anywhere? I go across the bridge? I don't want to jump out of Umbral Realm right away in case there's like a little tiny secret that's gonna be some...
Diviner dear, witness this offering I make.
Seems to be a murder tornado. Alright, well, as you can tell, followers of a deer love to cause problems. Oh, perfect. Got a path over there. I think... Yes! So this is such a cool section. And we're actually going to run back to our other little thing. every boss in Erdtree felt more like a Sekiro boss in a bad way. There was, I mean, the fact that they added that one parry thing, and we got people that haven't played the full thing, so let's be careful about details, but some of the mechanical things that they added definitely emphasized that style of play. So I totally understand people that say it felt like that, because oh yeah, no, I that was me catching myself. Okay, but check this out. So I can stand on this because I'm the part right underneath me is lit up by the lamp, right? But I couldn't get to this location if I was in the Umbral Realm because I have to deactivate it and fall down. How fucking cool is that? Like, I love the two world shit in this game because this stuff is just so cool. And you can do it here to get to the other side, but you see that glowy blue bit there? We have to pull that. So now that we've fallen down here, we can't get down here if we're in the Umbral Realm, but once you're down here, you have to go to the Umbral Realm to be able to progress. Hey guys. It's honestly rad. I love this game so much. This is the type of stuff I wanted from the medium. And yes, I will take any opportunity provided to me to talk shit on the medium because they dropped the ball so fucking hard on that game. I'm glad Bloober Team, whatever the fuck they're called, I can't tell. I can never remember if they're actually called Bloober Team or if I just want to call them that because it sounds like Dick Team in my head. But yeah, and you got me. Don't throw me off the edge. Thank you. All right, let's say we start spamming some spells, huh? That actually was not as effective as I had hoped it would be. I hate you. I disagree with that hitbox. I actually have complicated feelings on Bloober Team, which I will discuss after I finish murdering this monster. There we go. So depending on the amount of people at Bloober Team that were responsible for past decisions, which based on their reactions to things seems like it's a low number at best, I feel okay giving them the benefit of the doubt going forward. It seemed like in the lead up to Silent Hill 2 Remake, the way they talked about things was very much like, we don't want What the fuck do you mean? I'm not out of time yet. What? Wait. What? Hold on. Oh, your regular enemy variants of him. Okay. I mean, I'm still not a fan of it, but I can make it work. Nope, I cannot. Shit. I should have touched that. But yeah, I can totally understand if Bloober Team was dealing with like, because I've seen a lot of stuff in the games industry where it's like, hey, this person, you know, this executive, this manager, this whatever is responsible for things going, wow, we are way further back than I would like to be. It's funny because we almost completed the loop. It's okay, we can speed run through this. Like if the reason some of the Bloober Team stuff was because like on a mechanical level, the medium was quite impressive. And the amount of game that I did play, I forgot about y'all. That's fine. All right, we're gonna actually have to take this a little more methodically, because I would prefer to not lose all of my vigor. I say almost losing all of my vigor. But yeah, like the medium gameplay wise up until I gave up on it was solid. It's just the plot was so completely unforgivable. And so I can totally see a scenario in which it's like, oh yeah, you know, Henry was responsible, you know, so-and-so was responsible for that, and now he's gone, and we have to clean up the reputation of this studio because of the actions of, like, you know, 4 or 5 dickheads. And it seems like Silent Hill 2, they handled all of the very triggering stuff with the respect it deserves based on what I've heard from other folks, and I might even pick up the game myself at some point because it seems like it was really well received. So I'm hey girl, I'm not saying Bluebird deserves, like, I'm not saying that's their redemption. I'm just willing to give them a chance now. They're not an immediate write-off in my eyes, the way they had been for a while. Well, Ubisoft and Blizzard are also, like, way huger than Bloober. Like, it's also the size of Bloober that gives me, like, hope that potentially it's not so deep-seated. But I'm also not gonna, like, go to bat for them. I'm not so convinced that I'll, like, you know what I mean? I'm on a personal level, I'm willing to look at what they put out going forward with fresh eyes. But I'm not going to go to bat for them if they start fucking around and, you know, etc. Oh. So my tailbone still hurts a little bit. It's not as bad though. And it's hard to tell if I need to swap to the other cushion. Or if it's just my tailbone still hurts from not using a cushion for the first hour of stream. We shall see. We're playing it by ear. All right. So let's get out of the umbral. I got no horse in this race. Yeah, that's fair. See, I definitely have a horse in this race because I love survival horror games. And I want more good survival horror games. Okay. And drop. And shift. Oh, are they finally unfucking Warcraft 3? That'd be nice. I don't even know what we pulled from that skeleton because we had to deal with these fucking Grim Reaper asses. Touch the thing. Okay. Touch it. You guys are just Umbral? Thank fuck. Alright. Also, I don't know if I said it earlier, but hi, Inky. Thanks for popping in. We got bleed salts. Crimson Rector sword. Love a big sword. Scourge Sister Flail. Bludgeon. Bell staff. I do love the bell staff because it just jingle jangles. That brings me joy. Scourge Sister garb. Got some delirium. We got a bloody aspergillium. Don't know what that's for yet. Skyrest bridge key. And Saintly quintessence. Oh yeah, we got an armor color. That's fair, yeah. I get that. Oh, Crimson Rector shield, nice. Okay. Oh, you're still here. Okay, good. I would like to not be near you then. Hey, buddy. Coming through. Oh, right. The bloody aspergillum is for this fella.
While even the handling of such items is objectionable, all facets of this heterodoxy must be exposed.
Thanks, buddy.
This land is overflowing with to offer you. Also, say nothing. They are already you serve a higher purpose.
All right.
Crusader.
I don't think there's anything I want to buy from you. Although, honestly, I don't mind buying the rest of the Neophyte set, because it's a nice light set.
To strive in darkness, in light we work.
Right? I think it's, yeah, it weighs less than what I currently got. Yeah, I feel good about this. We're still at medium encumbrance, but that can be solved pretty easily. Hey girl, I got upgrades.
Our holy work continues, lamp bearer.
So, same number of charges, but we're up to 35% HP recovery, or plus 35%.
Radiance flow through me and into you.
Ah, delicious. I'm still knocking back that Canada Dry. We got anything else to do here? Can't use you yet. Can't use you yet. Can we do the other part of the bridge? Is it over here? I think they loop around on each other, right? Does not open from this side. All right, let me go double check that the spot down there isn't where I think it is. And let's touch this real quick in case we die again. And hopefully this fucking Nazgul's chilling the fuck out. No, he's right there. All right, we're gonna have to deal with this. Come on, big fella. All right, let's fight where we got some. Oh, hey, you're. Ring Wraith? You get stuck, buddy? He appears to be stuck. let's go see if we can find the other one then. Because I think he's stuck. Oh. There we go. Whoa, those combos, okay. Whoa, big leap. Okay. I don't like how you move. And we're out of heals. Alright. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Anna. We're getting beat up by ring wraiths. It's not great. Yeah, see... I feel like for us, it's way easier to accept November being Christmas. But I also make September part of Halloween at this point, so I recognize I'm part of the problem. There's really no other way to say it. I am part of the issue. Halloween is all year long if you're not a coward. That's fair. Alright, let's ignore those fellas for now. Let's see if this key works here. Hey, there we go. We got new secrets to explore. Alright, let me... Before we do any of this, let's go open the door. Which I think we should be able to do. We might need to go do the other stuff first, but I think this should just pop open. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And now we got the loop. So we're back here. I also don't recognize Christmas as a holiday for... Yeah, I kind of like... Like, we do Christmas at my house, but it's not like religious Christmas. It's like, I don't know, winter holiday, and then, you know, Christmas Day we do stuff because we can. Alright, let's steal some stuff. Box. Descrier. Alright. I think we got more stuff we can do here. I do want to go round 2 with these fellas. Can I get you guys to come over here, or am I gonna have to go all the way around? Gentlemen? No? No. We're gonna have to do it. I feel like if I beat these guys up, they'll have a nice item drop for me. But I also... It's hard to tell if they're the type of enemy where you beat them once and they stop coming back, or if it's just like a really mean enemy that it just happens to be here. I'm hoping this is like a pseudo mini boss. God, you guys lunge far. All right. Alright. Does this... No. Alright. I kind of figured that would be the case. Dodged into the second one. Not great. Ah, that's rough. Don't be vibrating out a heartbeat to me. Don't do that. Goddamn video games. All right. I'm probably going to abandon that vigor because it was only like a couple hundred, and I don't want to deal with those fellas anymore. Ooh, actually, never mind. It's incredibly easy to access right now. Let's pop over there real quick and grab that, and then we'll go do puzzle stuff underneath the bridge. And then after that, I think we're ready for more parkour, because we'll have checked out everything from that original lamp where I was like, there was 3 paths. The 2 paths did meet back up, and we just cleared that out by wrapping back around here. So I think once we're done this, we can go back to the temporary one that we made and continue there. I think I'm remembering that correctly. Hey. Oh, hi, tortured prisoner. Girl, I don't have an option to let you out, much as I really would like to, because I don't like that. Also, this is a fucking extra as fuck chandelier. I respect that. Let's see this real quick.
Their words are veiled when they speak to me of it, but I know what they think. That by marrying such a minor noble, I'm putting my own happiness before the good of the royal line and the welfare of Mondstadt. But they don't see in her all of the things that I do. This kingdom is my home. I will do everything I can to protect it, as I always have. As you did, Mother. But I refuse to accept that requires forsaking the woman I love. Sophicia only makes me a better man, a better king. And Mondstadt will be all the stronger with her at my side.
Good talk. Why were you so quiet? Secret tunnel. A skull. Another skull. Oh. Where am I? Oh, hey, guys. Don't mind if I take one of those javelins from your corpse? Oh, we're back here. My friend is gone, though. That's unfortunate. What's up? I'm a shadow demon. Alright. Can we get me out of shadow demon realm? Do you sell a key?
In Radiance, judgment.
Yeah. So if we were willing to sell it, save up 18,000 vigor, we could open that optional door from the teleport. So maybe I'll grind that off stream. You do have access to a 3D printer and thus can make your own models. That's the power of printing. Oh, I got turned around. This is not where I want to be. We have to go to the door. The door. My butt is a little numb, I will admit. I do think I need to try with the specifically the tailbone pillow. I think I'll swap that out at the next ad break. Parkour. I thought I wasn't gonna make it for a second. Holy shit. That scared me. Okay. I think there's something I'm supposed to do here, right? You wouldn't provide me with... Ah, there we are. There we go. Parkour. All right. So yeah, we got that up there. We're basically needing to blow this thing apart so we can find out whatever secrets it's hiding. An umbral entity progress your progress. Look at his big old eyeball. He thinks he's hot shit. He ain't though. Ow. Boom. Alright, nope. We gotta pull it first, and then we jump on it. I think is the order of operations. Yes. Pull. Fall. Pull again. And then a third pull. And then I think that eyeball, yeah, that eyeball is exploding. Well, I gotta remember to go get a good photo mode screenshot of the main parkour area for the thumbnail. The Searing Accusation. Good name for a weapon. Is that a push dagger with fire? Spell? Oh, it's an Inferno catalyst. A collection of severed fingers. Well, that's... okay. Well, I don't want that. Ugh. Adjust that again. Sitting up more straight. On the topic of ergonomics, I do think my desk needs to be higher than it currently is. I feel like I'm leaning forward like this when I should be like not. But again, we're figuring out as we go. Searing Accusation sounds like a weapon for an Inquisitor. A lot of the weapons in this game sound like that. Princess Sting? What are you? Oh no, that's the javelin. Oh, deal additional damage with a smaller equip load. It's a pendant. Well, any chance we could drop? No, there's no way we're dropping below medium quite yet. But we are doing pretty good for our equip load. We'll get a little extra damage out of that, which is nice. All right, so we did these puzzles. I think that's all of them. We don't know what the deal is with this tortured prisoner. And well, here's the thing. It kind of feels like all of the factions that we've encountered so far are much like Warhammer factions, where I don't think the church are the good guys, and the people that kept setting people on fire don't seem like the good guys. But this woman's definitely been tortured, and I feel like if I give her this, the person that's torturing her might be incinerated, and that feels good to me. So we're gonna give her the thing. All right, well, I guess we'll check on her later. I hope that was the right thing to do. Yeah, full disclosure, I'm not following any guides or anything. So, you know, if we run into a Yorm situation here, like, so be it. Yorm? I didn't say that right, did it? It's not Yorm. Is it Yorm? Did something happen to my brain? Oh? Okay, all of the metal is melted. And there's a head cage here. Well, I hope she got vengeance. Yorm, yeah. Why would you remind me of the goodest giant? Yeah. I think my brain connected Yorm and someone else. I'm thinking of the Demon Souls guy. Hold on. I have to look this up because it's going to bother me anyway. Yurt. Yurt is who I'm thinking of. We run into a Yurt situation. We'll deal with it. Yeah, I was thinking of Yurt. Listen, there's a lot of goofy ass names in those games. Let's jump to our seedling and continue on. No, Yorm is great, and then Yurt is a thing that we might get around to. I will admit there is a part of me that wants to do the mentorship thing. You know, and Mojo, you get where I'm coming from with this. Where, like, I really want to... photo mode. There we go. Can I get... move up. There we go. Is there any way I can adjust the weather? No, oh, alright. Yeah, let's discard that. Let's go get a screenshot of the other location. There's definitely a part of me that is like, vestige in the sanctuary. I want to guide someone through all the games. Like, you know, but the people that is an option for don't really fit. Like, I don't think any part of me could convince Cosmo to play through the Souls games. And everybody else I can think of has too much experience. Yeah, like how Pat guided Wooly, or Wooly guiding Reggie, or, you know, any of those options of like somebody that knows what they're doing guiding somebody that has no idea. It's a fun dynamic. All right, I think that is going to be a good spot for this image. We're currently hunting for a thumbnail, and normally I would do this off stream, but we have ads starting soon, so I'm just gonna get this done real quick, and then I'm gonna stretch my legs. There we go. Yeah, this is a good spot. I like this. All right. Let's go. Yeah. Save photo. Save 3D photo. Oh. There we go. All right. We got our thumbnail screenshot now. That'll be good. Really, I don't know about y'all. I really love the thumbnails I've been putting out recently for the videos. I feel like they look really unique and fun. All right. So let me jump back to the seedling. I'm gonna throw y'all on BRB. I'm gonna go stretch. I'm gonna grab this other pillow and see if it helps. And yeah, we will be back. All right, gang. I'm looking up how to use one of these tailbone pillows. If you're wondering what's happening. Because I think I'm using it correctly, but it's also shaped weird, and I don't know what I'm doing. My butt hurt, and I would like help. But the pillow, it is weird. Tailbone goes in cutout. Okay. Sit in a chair with a back. Okay. Put tailbone in cutout. Place cushion directly on seat. Do not use with other cushions. Good to know. I feel like I need a more powerful cushion. I think because this cushion is essentially flat at the moment because I am large. The largeness. All right. This is about as good as it's gonna get. It's the main scene. All right. Video games. So we're back here. Gonna have ourselves some fun. Ooh. All right. Can I pop that while you're still? Really? Not close enough? Hey, buddy, you gotta go. Are you slightly out of range? No, I was just at a bad angle. All right. Why are you such a punk? Alright, no. Reset. Unlimited power. Oh, chat. So, given that there's a bunch of the regulars here, and I'm going to have to do this section probably more than once, let's talk about something completely unrelated to this section. Namely, I have a handful of games that I am considering streaming, and I'm curious if anybody has like, because occasionally there will be a game where it's like, you know, I'm interested, but I'm not super interested. But somebody in chat is super interested. Oh, can I? Oh, it was for the guy that I threw off? That's fair. So here's the deal. One of the games I'm looking at doing is I want to do the Dead Rising series because I love those games. I think they're goofy and fun. And the remaster of the first one came out, which is honestly the roughest one to get through. So having the remaster with some upgraded features and stuff makes it hurt my heart a little less to play. So that's one of the options. I also saw some excellent information online for the Transformers Cybertron games and getting them up and So, War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, I believe. I know October is over, but October is not over in my heart, and that's what matters. What else? Oh, we got stuff we can do over there. Let's go check that out first. What else? What else? I feel like there was another big one on the list. Oh, this one's kind of cheating. Like, I don't like this. Okay, I'm glad I made that jump. I was not a fan of that angle. It does not, like, it looks like you can probably make it, but I wasn't certain. Anyway, so, see, like, this also doesn't look like I can make it. Oh, God. That's terrifying. Ooh. Nice. So yeah, Cybertron and Dead Rising are the two big ones. And obviously, you know, they're the ones that are constantly kicking around. Like, I'd love to do the Resident Evil games, and all of the extensions and variants of that series. And I kind of just need to kick myself in the butt and start that at some point. What else? I want to do... So, we were doing Pixel University for a while, where it's like, let's play these old games that people that haven't seen them can see them, you know? And I do think there's still value in that idea, but also, we played Mega Man with the ability to rewind and stuff, right? And a lot of emulators have that ability, you know, a lot of official remakes have that ability. I kind of want to take it a step further, because there are some games that, like, I love Castlevania Simon's Quest. I love it. I know it's an absolute mess. I understand everything, but I love the idea behind it. They went from Castlevania, like, traditional side scroll, and they were like, what if it was an adventure? You know what I mean? It's the same reason I love the second Zelda game, where it's like they just tried something weird and different. Okay, thought you were going off the edge. Can I... Thank you. Hey, buddy. I really hope there's nothing solid for you to land on this way. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Sorry. I'm like trying to balance this conversation with also not being murdered by this man. It's an adventure. Can you climb? Because if not, that makes this a lot better for me. Okay, maybe don't do that. Maybe take another swing at me and maybe fall off. All right, this is a mess. Ah! I'm hitting things with my controller. And, oh, God. All right, let's just fight. All right. Was hoping to get the parry off there. All right, he died, and that's what matters. That was rough, though. Yeah, so the Castlevania Classics collection is free on Epic right now, and I would love to play like the first Castlevania and the third and stuff like that. But like stuff like Simon's Quest and Link's Adventure, which are like, you know, interesting concepts that end up having a very flawed execution most of the time. I would love to play the modded versions of those. Okay, fuck. That was bad. I had the wrong thing out, and then yeah, that was just bad. But yeah, I have lots of weird things I would love to do. Obviously, I talked about this previously. I want to do a playthrough of Monster Hunter Worlds with the Ice mod in the lead up to Wilds coming out. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you kill a lot of people here, don't you? That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, come on. There you go. Well, let's avenge some person and get some eyeballs for saving them, you know? Or avenging them. We didn't save anybody. Ice mod, does it make the clutch claw not suck? It changes a ton of stuff about World and Iceborne. T-Rex is actually playing it. So when we rated T, if y'all were there for that, you would have seen a bit of it. I don't know the full extent of the changes, and also, full disclosure, I haven't actually played Iceborne at all. I played some of Worlds, but like the people I played Monster Hunter games with kind of stopped playing. So... Alright. I hope you bounce in the way that I need you to. You did not. We're gonna have to do it this way, huh? Alright. But yeah, there's like, there's import stuff for Worlds and Iceborne, which is part of why I want to play them before Wilds comes out. But also just like, you know, never played Iceborne. Be fun to check it out. So I gotta talk to Cosmo more about that and figure out the planning for that. And, you know, we'll let people like jump in the lobby and jump in and stuff if they want to, most likely. We might just do it like just 2-player, but we'll see. Again, planning has not gone very far on that one as of yet, so that's why I'm like, I don't have a lot of information. And then Dead Rising. Oh, I'm gonna do more fighting games. I know I keep saying that, but I actually have like concrete plans to do more fighting games. Because a lot of people were telling me that they don't play fighting games at all because of the same thing that I was talking about, where like they don't want people to see how they are like playing ranked and like learning and stuff, and they don't want to be teased for it. So I think there's value in like showing myself learning things potentially the wrong way, you know what I mean? Going through these tutorials and learning everything and, you know, that kind of stuff. So we're most likely gonna kick that off with the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, just because I fucking love those games, and being the type of game that they are, we can probably see everything they have to offer in like single player and multiplayer pretty easily. Because, you know, single player, it was an arcade game. Shouldn't be too difficult to see everything there. Or at least maybe not complete it, but see all of it. And then multiplayer, you know, we'll go online and somebody will do an Iron Man Infinite on us, and then we'll move on. But yeah, I want to put more fighting game stuff in the lineup, is the long and the short of it. Oh, you got a fucking friend. Punk. Can I pop him from here? No, I gotta jump first. Pop. Pop. Oh, right. I don't have any more flay charges. There we go. It's the way they move. Could be a good chance to run into the Wazzler. It's true. What else? Oh, there's a bunch of I love like simulation and automation games, and I know somebody said, like, I think it was Charlotte that said, like, they'd be fine watching me play Satisfactory, and in my head I'm like, I don't understand how people can watch, because like for me the joy is like making the things happen, but I thought about it more, and it's like, but people watch all types of games, and that is technically like, you know, where the joy of games is like doing the thing. And so the more I thought about it, the more I was like, there isn't really a good reason for why Satisfactory wouldn't be fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like inherently, at least. Now, obviously, you know, if the Satisfactory stream is me manually making 36 incredibly complicated items, so it's just an entire stream of the inventory and workbench, you know, that's not the game, that's how I was choosing to stream it. And so once I thought about it more, I was like, okay, my issue is not inherently with the game. My issue is the way that I often play it is not conducive to streaming. But that doesn't mean I can't stream it. It just means I would have to play a little differently and be a little more adventurous and focusing on the automation of it all, and, you know, that type of thing. Now I get to try and figure out where I've been and where I still need to go. So we came from over there, and then we came up here. All right, let's jump, because it's going to be easier to... Oh, hey, blew somebody up. Oh, there's an item right here. Lovely. Holy blood ring, nice. Okay, sweet. Sir. I'm trying to stream. Thank you very much. I gotta shift my weight again. I think this pillow is helping a little, but it's also hard to tell where it needs to go. Hold on. I'm gonna... move it forward. Ugh. Let's try that. Yeah, all right. Can you hear my creaky floor? My creaky wooden floor? The weight of this chair and me on it. So yeah, a lot of options for games in our future, and a lot of stuff that I am planning to do and or actively working towards. But yeah, if there's anything in particular folks like really want to see, it always helps to hear. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, I'll add it to the plan or I'll change the plans or what have you, but it is helpful information for me to have. Cause like so for example, I am going to be playing Dead Rising soon. I can definitely see potential for people not being interested in it. But I want to play it, so I will still be playing it. But there are other things like, you know, people weren't, you know, obviously people are interested, but if people weren't interested in seeing Monster Hunter World, then, you know, maybe that gets put on the back burner, or maybe I do that off stream or what have you. So yeah, just thinking about stuff while we traverse this infinite hellscape. Oh, there's a ladder we can kick. That'll help. I will say I am very nervous about the progress we've made today in this area. Because it's hard to tell whether or not I've missed something. Or if it's something that I'll come back to later, or, you know, my average Tuesday. You know, at this point, that's not too far from the truth. Hey, buddy. You gonna... Yeah. Away with you! Alright. I don't think you understood the whole me pulling you thing and how that's supposed to work. Okay. And now you fall into the infinite abyss. You got it? There we go. It took him a second, but he figured it out. An item? No, that's a flame. Alright. I remember this spot. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, good. That stopped. Alright. Let me turn this on before I talk to you. Just because, it's not that I'm worried you're gonna murder me. It's that I'm worried about being murdered. And who's to say who would do the murdering? Who is to say? You know? Who chooses? Oh, good. He's still there. All right. Hey, what's up?
Lamp bearer. Aye. So it goes. Should you end up one of the few to earn a vestige, I'll tend to it, as I do.
Cool.
For whatever it's worth, and until I'm in the ground myself. The hallowed sentinels and Rogar will both show you horror enough, but nothing like what that lamp brings into view. And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back.
Yeah, I have met the Grim Reaper already.
Mind yourself, lamp. You're on a trip.
Yeah. All right. So this doesn't work yet, right? Stuck. And then need the key that we can buy for that. And then we got more of a path that way. I don't know if there's anything more for us out here, but we're gonna check real quick. Hey, buddy. You wanna come stand near the ledge again? Eh? Yeah, you do. Alright, we're good. As we've learned from past failures, you gotta be real close for this to work. Okay, bye-bye. There we go. Alright, so I think I saw some shit up here that we can do. Some more parkour? Perhaps? Parkour? No. No, there does not appear. Oh. Wait, no, we came from there. Alright. As always, we gotta do this so we can actually see what the hell we're looking at. This appears to be a different path. And that appears to be a different path. And there doesn't look to be a way up there from here. So, we are good to progress forward. For now, I think. Again, it's hard to tell because this place is kind of a fucking nightmare. Can I get those to pop and knock that guy off? Ah, no such luck. Yeah. Oh, and there's also over there that I have no idea how to access, which is really fun and cool. And we could try exploring it, but I don't necessarily know. It also seems like it might be accessible from the other side. So, yeah, just a bit of a mess. Just a little bit of a mess of a map. Nice and confusing. All right, let's get our rest. Let's continue on the other path. Little mess as a treat. Exactly. Oh, did I kill you on the backswing? I didn't even realize. That's awkward. And yeah, there's stuff happening down there, all right. Can we... Haha. All right. Nope. None of that. I don't like when you guys stand up. It feels like you're planning to stab me. None of you have done it yet, but I don't feel good about the odds. Does not feel safe. Got a ladder. All right. Yeah, let's explore some water. Kind of surprised you didn't explode. Okay. So, you may or may not have noticed that I seem a little more anxious now. And that's because we have reached the end of the part that I am most familiar with. I believe I did get further than this on Xbox, but that was when the game came out. Most recently, when I tried to play again on PC, I got here. I got actually to this exact spot. So everything from here on out is a little bit unfamiliar, a little bit familiar. So that's going to be fun for me and my brain. Oh, we got another eyeball for our lantern. That's nice. We'll have to go talk to our man about that at some point. Ooh. What's up with this hallway, eh? Alright, can I get it to pop, everybody? I mean, we got a bunch of them. That was fun. Love explosions. Okay. Ooh, a box. Why? Now, why on earth would I put a lantern here? Perhaps because there's some bullshit in that direction. I see. Alright, well, let's open the box. Ah, we got some antique Sentinel stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, I'm not gonna put a seed down because we're not that far from the last spot. If there's like a boss up ahead, I can see us using that spot if we like struggle to get through the area or something, but as it stands, I'm comfortable to just keep going. Oh, hey. Okay. Not a boss, but I can understand why people would want a save. All right, hold on. I gotta adjust myself in the seat again. This coccyx cushion. I'm not certain it's helping more than the other ones, but it's also, again, it's hard to tell because I wasn't using it the entire time. It might just be soreness from before it. But the damn thing slides all over the place. So it gets to a position where it's definitely not helping, and then I gotta fuck around with it, and yeah, it's all just kind of mildly infuriating. What's this lever do? Cool. Love it. All right. There's something happening over there in the Umbral Realm. One of those cages. Hey, guys. Now, I'm fairly confident that I can make this happen. But there is a lot. See, this is tough because I don't necessarily want to give up my previous lamp location, but I also know I'm not likely going to grind the 19k I need for that key anytime soon, and this is immediately helpful. Night, Anna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grow this here because I think this next area is gonna be a mess, and I don't want to risk losing like a level and a half on this. And we can go back to that door easily enough. Like, it wasn't difficult to get to, it's just annoying having to get to it. I should rest at the lamp is what I should do. Instead of creating it and then walking away. Oh boy. Bit of a mess, bit of a mess. All right. Nobody over here. And doesn't look like anybody's up here. All right, this is where things get dicey. Oh, you need more agility, eh? It's a shame I didn't level up agility again. What's your deal? Physical damage and bleed. Physical damage. Okay. Well, for the purposes of poking someone, let's use the smaller one. All right, that's on me. Let's poke somebody that's not moving. Well, these are actually fairly effective for damage. And he's moving. And he's moving. All right. Can your ass go up ladders? Because that's going to be the defining feature of this battle. No, he cannot. All right. Listen, I'm just making it a fair fight. If he wanted to go 1v1, I would happily jump down, but he's got all these friends, and I'm not about that coward shit. I'm really glad he can't climb ladders. I guess we can... Doesn't hurt to clear them out. I would love to get an angle on this guy, but he's proving to be kind of a turd about it. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Grab all this. Oh. Item. Hey, what's up? I'm just gonna loot everybody real quick. All right. Now let's do this thing that you want to do. Hey, we got there. Something that fucks me up is the original design. There were not going to be any pre-placed lamps. Yeah, that's interesting to me because if you could place your own lamps, but they didn't despawn, I think that would actually be way cooler. I think that would have made for a much more interesting lamp system overall. But I also understand why they backed down from it, because I'm sure some people would not use any lamps and then get put back like, you know, an infinity. Hold on, I gotta adjust the chair again. All right, I'm definitely not vibing with the current cushion that we have. I'm gonna swap back to the other one later. I also might need to buy like a, I don't know, like a heavy duty one or something. I assume this is like a memory thing, yeah.
A warm breeze blowing softly across the sand. Deep blue sky. The songs we used to sing. Little Daljaru's hand in mine. All so far away now.
Ah, delicious.
Gone. Mother. Father. I'm so sorry.
I nominate Lords of the Fallen for Feel Good Story of the Year. I don't know, what else can I say after that? This is horrible. This world is horrible. They looked at how horrible Dark Souls was and they were just... Oh look, I could put another save here. Alright, first off, where's this ladder lead? We have multiple paths, And it's hard to tell what the commitment levels of them all are. Oh, this just loops back around. Over there. So that's fine. We don't need... Right? No. I'm thinking of somewhere else. This is new. This is new. Yeah, okay. Let's deal with that. Okay, I meant to pull this. Thank you. Hey there. Oh man, there's problems over there too. All right, let's clear this out. I'm all twist turned upside down. Something fresh, Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, okay, no. I was correct, actually. We have been here. This just loops back around. Let's do some murders. I don't think I can play games that don't have maps anymore. I've always been pretty solid with mental maps. But I definitely prefer when games have maps. I feel like... How do I phrase this? It's gonna sound really inflammatory if I don't say it correctly. Alright, let's just focus on this fella. Fuck! I told you we'd be falling a lot today. I did not lie. Oh, man. Well, on the bright side, we're not actually too far from that location. So long as nobody notices us, we can jump over here without issue. And then just toss him. Okay, well, not ideal by any stretch. You wouldn't happen to have anything else? No. And so there's the drop from before. So we can go complete that loop, because that just leads back to the save, and then this is progress over here, most likely, or it's completing a different loop. You never know. I feel like a lack of a map is an artifact of a different time of gaming that does not add to making the game interesting. Yeah, so that was the thought that I got rudely interrupted by that man, causing me to fall to my death. Oh, God. What did you die to, my guy? What was it? Oh, was it her? Yeah. Alright, let me get vengeance for you real quick. Hey, she's a lot tougher when she's buffed up like that. Thankfully, the children are not. Don't you be trying to grab me. Okay, didn't know you could vomit. That's new and gross, and I hate it. And why'd you do it? Alright. Listen, I'm happy to dump all of my mana into you and then do a couple quick, yeah. Knew that was coming. Nope. Not happening, girl. Alright, we got more eyeballs for avenging that poor schmuck. Let's get back to our save, and I'll finish my thought. And then I absolutely have to deal with this cushion, because this shit is not good. I think it actually might be making things worse because of how it's sliding. Alright. Big cushion. You're back up, buddy. Yeah, get yourself in there. Oh. Alright, that feels better. Oh. So yeah. The problem with maps is, and this applies to a lot of like design choices in general, I feel like, is if there is something that everyone expects to be in that type of game and you don't have it, there needs to be a reason why. And if the reason doesn't make sense, you need to question it. You know what I mean? Because like the reason why Souls-like games don't have maps is like, oh, it's supposed to be confusing and difficult. And it's like, is it being confusing and difficult the reason it's like that? Or is it a holdover from previous times? And it's like, oh, yeah, it probably wasn't a conscious decision back then. It was probably a lack of resources, time, whatever. And so, I don't know. I feel like I also hate like people who are like, well, this is how this type of thing is. It's like, no, fuck tradition. Make it better. Hi, Risu. Welcome on in. Maps do have edges. That's true. That was really good. But yeah, I'm really just I feel like explanations like that just feel lazy to me. Where it's like, oh, we do it this way because that's how this genre of game is, and it's like, fuck you. just flat out, man, fuck you. Do better. Oh, good. We get to explore over here. One unfortunate thing about these Umbral enemies is I can't just toss them off stuff, which I would love to do, because I hate enemies, and tossing them off things is fun. But no, we gotta fight them the regular way. Actually, can I fight you from here? Is this gonna reach? Hi. Thanks for that. Alright, that did not reach. How about bow and arrow? We have new bow. Alright, yeah. Let's get some bloody arrows going. Let's cause some problems. And we're out of ammo. Alright, one more regular. And let's get that magic back. That's very fair. I have been taking pot shots at you. You should be allowed to throw them back at me. And now it's just a matter of clearing out the rest. Looks like 3 per. I think we're out of mana now. Yeah. We fought the Fury in Metal Gear Solid 3 last. Oh boy. It was funny. I was just talking about how I want to play all the Metal Gear games on stream at some point. How are you enjoying Metal Gear Solid 3? Oh, thank goodness. The ability to poke has saved us once again. Let's get our goodies. Relic of Perpetuation. Okay. That seems like the type of thing we need to give to the church. It's been the best of the lot so far. That's awesome. The Metal Gear Solid series is so fascinating. Such a weird everything. One has aged pretty poorly and 2 is weirdly mean-spirited. That kind of makes sense. Based on what little I know. Alright, let's try and get out of here. We're just gonna run. We're just gonna run! Touch the lamp! Rest! Okay, we did it. So listen, we're approaching the next ad break. Let's bring us up on about 3 hours of stream. I gotta tell you, getting used to the chair is definitely gonna be the biggest part of this. My butt is definitely feeling way better with the current cushion. So we're gonna jump over here, just chatting, and I'm gonna exit on out of Lords of the Fallen. So yeah, we are gonna wrap up stream now. I don't know if I like straight up said that. Ugh. But yeah, we still got some stuff to talk about before we're done. So here's the deal. The plan is to stream every day this week. And I think we'll be able to stick with that. I'm wrapping up a little early today simply because this cushion situation is like, it's hard to tell if I'm just not used to being in the chair or if like that one pillow for sure, or the one tailbone specific cushion was definitely not helping. I think this cushion that I'm currently using, the big one, is helping, but we'll see. It is also putting a little bit of stress on my legs based on positioning because I'm higher up now. But anyway, ergonomics suck and we're still figuring it out, but my back doesn't hurt, my shoulders don't hurt, and you know, the tailbone pain compared to everything else is really minimal. Um, normally I would like for the streams to go for 4 hours instead of just around 3. Like in general going forward, but I just want to wrap up early today just in case this week does end up being too much for me. I'd rather like scale us back a little bit on this first day and then hit the rest of the week and know for sure that I'll be fine than like go the full 4 hours today, do a full 4 tomorrow, and then be like, I can't stream it all the rest of the week. You know what I mean? We're trying new things, but we're also trying to play it just a little safe. So, you know, but yeah, that's it for today. YouTube, I hope you enjoyed more Lords of the Fallen. I hope you enjoyed the number of hilarious times I fell off of things. I know chat sure did. And expect more of this game, probably. You never know, though.